What if your most vivid, most certain memory never actually happened? What if the past you carry with you is not a perfect record, but a story you've unknowingly edited yourself? Imagine facing a jury, pointing across the room, and identifying someone with absolute conviction. Your voice is steady, your memory feels undeniable. But this profound certainty, this feeling of solid truth, can be built on a foundation of shifting sand. We're going to uncover how the brain plays tricks on its own history, and why even your strongest recollections can be dangerously false. Our brains don't store memories like video files waiting to be replayed. Instead, each time you remember, your mind actively reconstructs the event. It pieces together fragments of what happened, what you thought happened, what you expected, and even new information you've picked up since. This isn't just a small detail, it's a radical shift in how we understand our own past. Consider witnessing a chaotic scene, perhaps a car accident. You catch glimpses, the speed, a color, the sound. Later, someone asks you about the broken headlight or the shattered glass. Even if those details were never there, the mere suggestion can become part of your memory's blueprint. The unsettling twist. You won't feel the difference. The new detail simply integrates, arriving without a warning label, indistinguishable from the original memory. This leads us to a crucial, often dangerous, misunderstanding, that confidence equals accuracy. We naturally assume someone who recounts an event with unwavering certainty must be right. But studies repeatedly show that memory confidence and memory accuracy often travel separate paths. A witness can become more confident over time through retelling their story, receiving confirming feedback, or even just repeated exposure to the same details. The memory begins to feel smoother, more cohesive, and smoother memories just feel truer. Here's where it gets truly unsettling. Every time you retrieve a memory, you don't just access it. You actively re-engage with it, making it temporarily susceptible to subtle updates. Remembering is less like pulling a book from a shelf and more like rewriting a paragraph each time you read it. It's an active, biological process, not a neutral playback. This doesn't mean every memory changes every time, but it means the potential for alteration is always present. Think about your most cherished, most painful, or most defining memories. That childhood birthday. The argument that changed everything. The person who hurt you. How much of what you remember truly originates from that precise moment? How much has been subtly colored by photographs, by stories you've heard countless times, by the emotions of revisiting it, or even by the person you've become since? You may never truly untangle them. This is precisely why our legal system cannot rely on intuition about memory. Eyewitness identification procedures must be meticulously designed, questions carefully neutral, lineup structured to avoid suggestion, and witness confidence recorded immediately to capture its initial, untainted state. Because the human mind wasn't designed to be a forensic recorder. It was designed to construct a usable, coherent story of the past, and sometimes, a usable story is simply not the accurate one. The most chilling realization isn't that memory can sometimes fail, but that a completely false detail can carry the exact same emotional weight, the same vivid texture, and the same convincing certainty as a true one. So, if your brain can edit your past without your permission, what should you trust more? How strongly you remember something, or how that memory was formed?